Guys, how you doing? Hopefully you're revving up for the New Year's and the holiday season coming up. If you've got all your Christmas shopping done, I personally have not. One of the things I wanted to talk about, well, one, thank you to all my subscribers, anybody that's donated. Specific thank you to James, Danny, Marlene, and sorry about that, and Christina and Stuart. Thank you so much to the donations. It doesn't matter what it is monetary. I don't expect any of that. Pretty much just sharing your information and what you have for other people so we can all do this together, heal and grow. And if you've struggled through a lot of things and you've been through a lot of shit and you have the information that you've learned, the wisdom, the knowledge that you gain from that, if you can give that to another person, even I advise you to share it with somebody that may need it. You don't necessarily have to keep the energy to yourself, that information to yourself. You're allowed to share it without exhausting yourself. This isn't the kind of overextension that normally most people would be drained by to people that don't deserve it. This is something else. Sharing information is very important, and they're trying to limit us, especially on YouTube, with certain things. Anyways, get back to the point. So one of the things I wanted to talk about was insecurities that we all have, even myself. I'm not perfect. I don't ever claim to be perfect. And one of the things that I was triggered by the other day, my fiance got me a sewing machine, okay? And this is something that is in the family. And instead of being overwhelmed by joy and happy that this will make my job a lot easier, because that's one of the things I really enjoy doing. I love a multitude of different things, but one of them I like doing is to sew. And I work for a company that does something similar to that. So this would definitely make my job easier if I got my own clients and stuff at my house as well, other than my art or tarot reading or anything like that. I kind of don't want to pick and choose. That's another thing too. Feeling like you are just stuck to one thing is not really a phobia of mine, but just the whole idea of not being able to express myself in like a multitude of different ways and being able to do a bunch of different things that I really enjoy, what brings me joy, and having to only pick just one thing seems a little bit outrageous to me, like the idea itself. So he got me this sewing machine, and he was super excited about it. He said that his aunt used to do it, and that's all she ever did her entire life. And he's like, I can even get you, what do you call those? When you have like a design for like an outfit or something like that. Not blueprint. What is that? What is that? Anyways, he's like, I can get the outlines or something like that so you can make me a suit and stuff like that. And I just started getting overwhelmed, like, oh my God, so is this what I'm expected to do? Is this the only choice that I have? Now I'm just going to be doing this one thing and one thing only. And it almost overwhelmed me to the point where it felt like I was being ungrateful. But clearly I'm not ungrateful. I'm very grateful for the gift itself. It's just that it really triggered me into realizing that if I'm not mastered at something, I almost don't want to commit to it. That's it, commitment. If I don't master something, that I almost don't want to commit to it because I'm almost afraid of failure or something like that. I'm almost afraid of not being good enough, so that there will be some sort of ridicule or something like that. And I don't want to be put in that position. So instead of just charging forward and being fearless about it, it's almost like setting myself up for failure, even though that's absolute bullshit. I know it's absolute bullshit, but this is something that I really have to take a look at because it's a phobia of mine, I guess. It's some sort of thing that resonates with me from my past, and it's kind of a form of self-sabotage if you think about it. A lot of us go through this sort of thing. A lot of us have those sort of insecurities or fears that kind of hold us back, and nobody's stopping us but ourselves. So honestly, I definitely had to take a look at it. If you've been through this, I completely understand. And just know that you're allowed to try something new without worry about being committed to something, okay?